ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RanDOTA. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. Just dropped into this live cast. We got 4 picks per team. And actually, I recognize the name of the player who just picked the Alchemist. We've seen Chappie on here before. I think we've seen a few of these people on here before. A lot of good team fight in the Radiant side, whereas the Dire also have a lot of good team fight. This might be a bloodbath. This is going to be fun. This is around the low to mid 7,000s MMR. And we are in. Already had a good, is that a full 5? Full 5 smoke, yeah. And a big middle of the lane ward from the Radiant. This is something you usually see in high level games, is the full team smoke. Although, to be fair, I've actually seen sometimes where I'm pretty sure it was accidental. Smokes are broken for 2 of them, but let's go ahead and introduce the team, shall we? We'll start with the top lane for the Dire. We got Chappie playing on Alchemist. We've seen Chappie on here before. He's a good player. Currently, looks like he's going to be supported by So Bad on the Oracle. Probably a Wandering Killomancer here on this Earth Spirit. Poor position, or we lost. Maybe. We'll see. Mid lane, Fahim Kokaan Mudral. If you're wondering, that's actually from Song of the Dragonborn from Skyrim. But he's playing a Venomancer today. He's not playing a dragon. He's probably going to be the mid laner, and then bottom laner is going to be Nox on the Legion Commander for the Dire. Ooh, we got a big push in the top lane here. Shackle's coming out from Light Go Out on the Shadow Shaman on the Chappie. They're going to try and keep this Alchemist on lockdown. Can they get him? Kaneki on the Night Stalker's got to run. He can't survive this much longer. I am done playing on the Darkseer. Is the final in the top lane. They go on to So Bad on the Oracle, but ooh, good use of Fortune's in there. Light Go Out is not going to be able to survive this. There he goes. So Bad draws first blood, which means the Oracle's going to be going faster. And I am done is actually going to take a ton of damage here too. That's 2 kills. 1 goes on to Kilo. Oh, it's actually Kilomancer. I'm sorry. Not Kilomancer. Anyway, mid lane for the Radiant, we've got Sohi playing on the Timbersaw. And then bottom lane, Akame on the Troll Warlord, supported by Light Go Out on the Shadow Shaman, who's rotated down here now. Mostly to harass the Legion, who picks up Moment of Courage. Always a good skill to have early because Legion kinda needs it. What the? Oh, okay, they changed Whirling Axes. That's one thing. They have announced 2 new heroes for Dota 2. If you want to look them up, I recommend it. They seem kind of interesting, although I can already see one of them being compared to Rammus from League of Legends. Ooh, Nox getting beat on here. That Shackle might have been a little premature, but ooh, the Ether Shock. Not going to have the range on it. And Fervor. Not a bad choice, but actually, I prefer Fervor builds on Troll. But yeah, one of them, like I was saying, is going to be probably compared to Rammus because he's got the whole armadillo thing and he rolls into a ball. We'll see. I'm probably going to actually pick up Casting League just for something else to cast. Kaneki's going to... Luckily, Fortune's End does not stun, and Rolling Boulder doesn't have the range to hit somebody that's TP'd all the way home. I am done. Using that Ion Shell is a great push tool, but unfortunately with a ranged carry, or not carry, but a ranged character here, unfortunately Ion Shell is not quite as useful, because So Bad can just snipe the shell target off from a distance. Soul Ring up on the Darkseer, which has actually gotten one of the ones that got changed. It no longer gives, or that's one of the big changes you're going to see in this game nowadays. Oh, okay, I guess the changes haven't gone 100% out yet, because one thing that's going to be different is this is gone. Going by the patch notes, when it finally rolls out, Poor Man's Shield is gone from the game. And a lot of items no longer give damage, like Wraith, I don't remember if Wraith Band does, but a lot of stuff no longer gives damage boosts, like, what was it? Don't remember. I'm sorry. Also, primary stats are also now going to give a special bonus in addition to the damage. So, for example, strength primary heroes, like, say, Legion here, they're going to have what amounts to basically tenacity, if you're familiar with League of Legends terminology, where you have lowered crowd control effects. It's going to be on a percentage-based thing. One neat thing that they've done, though, is that if it's, say, a slow, like, Venomous Gale, that has a slow and a damage, the only thing that the tenacity is going to lower is the slow duration. It's not going to lower the amount of the slow, and it's not going to lower the damage you take. Ooh, Nox falls in the bottom lane. Good use, good coming by the Night Stalker. And good thing they fed that to the Troll Warlord. He's going to need it. Meanwhile, the Darkseer falls on top lane. Don't know if he had the Surge ready to go, but I did say this might turn into a bloodbath. It hasn't gone super crazy yet, but come in just as the Timber Saw goes down. Ooh, this is not looking good. They're slowing down a lot of the Radiant here. Kaneki not in a good way. He's gonna have to turn and use the Void, trying to slow down the Earth Spirit, but the Rolling Boulder's gather the no moss, but they do get covered in blood. There's level 6 up for the Venomancer, so he's actually going to take Plague Ward. He's not going to pick up Poison Nova just yet, which is not a bad idea, but the Oracle's been found, but the Darkseer is badly injured. There's the Shackles. The Night Stalker comes in, just starts bashing him, but the Fortune only lands on the Night Stalker. With that, the Oracle's probably going to get caught here. With that Void, yeah. Ion Shell as well. Committed. Oracle down, so they don't have a lot of good disable and survivability anymore without the Oracle. Although he is only level 4, so he does not have False Promise just yet. Alchemist up to 5. He's got 2 points in Greevil's Greed, so he's not maxing it, but he's certainly getting points in it. There's the level 6. Grabs Chemical Rage. Actually activates it. Probably just trying to get his health back up. He could activate the Soul Ring now and get some serious mana going. In fact, he did. They shackle him. Can this? In comes the good kick from the Earth Spirit. But, oh, Chappie stayed around a little too long, probably. I Am Done just charges him down with the Ion Shell, blocks Kelomancer into the trees. That Ion Shell is going to do a ton of work here. Light go out, coming in. Can he get a Shackle off or an No, he doesn't have the mana for it, but he does have enough for an Ether Shock. Surge. Ion Shell. I Am Done, trying to get to Kelomancer. And there's the Ether Shock for the finish. So that good 2 turnaround kill. Or those 2 good turnaround kills. Unfortunately, that does mean the Oracle is here. He doesn't have Fortune's End because he has it on cooldown, but out comes the Shackle. Tons of damage onto this Oracle. There goes the defensive support. Chappie did fall, though, to Alchemist, so in all that, the Alchemist does come out ahead a little bit. The problem for the Dire right now is the Troll Warlord hadn't really been stopped. He's got a kill, but he's also got 50... He's also leading the charge on last hits and denies alongside his teammate on the Timber Saw. And with how much the top lane's been slowed down, the Radiant are going to have to be depending on the Timber Saw and the Troll Warlord to really keep them in the game for a longer period of time, since they're already down by kills. And they've got a very quick Alchemist going here. He's got his armlet recipe already up, and he needs less than 200... Actually, yeah, he needs less than 200 gold. Oh, they found a Shadow Shaman, but they don't have duel yet. That's bad news for the Dire. That being said, Nox just goes and chops down the Shadow, not even using anything but only using overwhelming odds for probably a little bit of the damage and a speed boost. 3 points in a moment of courage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So he's just pounding away on this tower. He is level 9, so he's actually managed to not only catch up, he's actually managed to surpass the level of the Venomancer. To be fair though, Venomancer is more about Poison Sting and Plague Wards. Although, with all of those stacks with 20 stacks of reactive armor, he's just able to stand here and tank a tower on his own. Not forever, of course, but... Meanwhile, when did Akami fell? Near the shrine. Ooh, not a good place to fight. And they actually got the duel. No, they didn't get duel. I'm sorry, that's press the attack. There's the first duel of the game. Onto the Timber Saw. Can they get this? No, he's too tanky. He's gonna turn onto Mudral. But, ooh, so bad comes in. They might not have gotten the... And the Dire even got the deny. They didn't get the duel, but they got the kill on the Timber Saw, which is a tough one. Meanwhile, though, Chappie, the only thing keeping him alive right now is that Chemical Rage and the Armlet of Mordigian. They did not manage to deny that bottom tower after a committal from Light go out with the Serpent Wards. And there's the Purifying Flames for another kill. So Bad is using this really well. With such a short cooldown, remember you do have to use it in combination if you want to do it right. Alchemist gets cut down by Sohi with that with the Timber Chain, Whirling Death, even a little bit of the Chakram use. Battle Trance coming out. What ward is it? Mega Greevel. Yeah, okay, that's a little too Cthulhu for me. Part of that might be also as of the day I'm recording this, I just started watching Stranger Things. Actually, I just finished season 1. Illusion Rune for a Venomancer. Not a bad choice. Not a great one, but not a bad one. They also have really redone the talent trees for everybody. Mostly they focused on, or in the new patch, they seem to have focused on giving people ability-focused talents. I didn't read all of them. I got through Dazzle before I was like, okay, my head's starting to hurt. Granted, by that point I'd read through all the items and stuff, so... There are going to be some new items, which is going to be good. Rolling Boulder onto Kaneki. Can they get this Night Stalker? Not quickly. They do eventually get him, but that means that their vision is going to be unimpeded during the nighttime here. Well, not unimpeded, but it's going to be at normal levels. Oh, they found a Darkseer. They're chasing him with a Courier. they're gonna get him because that one the magnetic or the boulder smash magnetic geomagnetic grip. There's the duel. This time it's gonna be a win. That's a big deal because with one duel victory, you start to stack up more damage. Mass Serpent wards onto the Serpent. Mudral he's got false promise. He's still gonna take he's still gonna take all that damage. The question is he going to survive it? They change and go into Kilomancer, and they're just gonna pound him down. So there's not as much disruption ability for the Dire now. That said, Mudral is now the target. They want this Venomancer. With him gone, the big AoE is out of the picture. Although the massive amount of tiny little chip damage from the Serpent wards. Kaneki does fall eventually to the poison. So the hit and run tactics for the Night Stalker are gone. Where is the Troll anyway? Oh, Troll is soloing Roshan right now, so this Gambit in the top lane is even working as a bit of a distraction. Although now Darkseer comes in, so Akame picks up. Oh, he even gets the regenerate, but it instantly is destroyed, and like Aegis gets popped. Not a great use of it, but rolling boulder onto him. He's just gonna spin his whirling axes and try to get out of here. He is, ooh, well played with that, with the magnetize into the kick. Void to slow down Modral. Fortune's End onto I Am Done to slow him down as well. There's the shackles from Light go out on the backline. The duel onto him, but ooh, it's a trade. Not a good one. 2 for 1, but the Legion gets the duel win, so that's the big deal here, folks. That could have gone better if they'd managed to keep the Aegis, but they did not, unfortunate. But this is a very heavy attack speed build for the Troll. I mean, 3 points in Fervor, Battle Trance is normal, Mask of Madness. Yeah, he's got an attack speed of 453 when he's at full stacks. This is just a creep push. There's not even a huge amount of damage on the tier 1. Another duel, and again on the Shadow Shaman, and again the victory goes to the Legion. Ooh, unfortunately Kaneki came in a little too late to help out, but the Day Void press the attack is going to just bring the Earth Spirit back to full power, or basically full health. Bit of warding and dewarding going on over here. Counter warding. Counter warding. Vacuum onto so bad, along with the whirling axes, the ranged one. But this is the Dire positioning for a fight. The only one not here is the Venomancer, and he doesn't really need to be at the moment. Kind of surprised he hasn't picked up, that the Shadow Shaman has yet to pick up Hex. Void onto the Earth Spirit along with the Shackle. They're gonna, but the False Promise comes out, so he's gonna stay alive for quite some time here. The Ion Shell is gonna do some damage. Out comes the Chakram. And Darkseer is the only one to fall so far. Make that the Shadow Shaman as well as a blink in from the Legion with the duel. And with even with the Serpent Wards up, they're just gonna start chopping him down.
The Legion is grateful.
Now they don't have their Shadow Shaman. Even if he was up, he's got 90 seconds left on the cooldown for Serpent Wards. Darkseer is down for basically 10 seconds. Things are not going Radiant way. Down by 3k gold. Down by about 3k experience. Timbersaw just clearing out that wave to get his own a push. Another duel on the Shadow Shaman. Nox just keeps finding him. That's 54 duel damage. This is bad for the Radiant. Although that being said, the troll just jumps onto Nox, but the False Promise is going to keep her alive for a little bit. So he does manage to take down Kilomancer, not before Kaneki falls as well. Fortune's End onto Sohi, but it's not gonna stop the Timber Chain. And there's another Purifying Flames, but the troll is just standing strong, as is the Timbersaw. In comes the Serpents and the Shackle and the Chakram. That's a very dead not Legion. Sorry, Venomancer. The Wall of Replica is here. I Am Done is in some serious danger if he gets jumped on, but do they have anything to stop this? No, they don't.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
The duel again onto the Shadow Shaman. This is going really well for the Dire all of a sudden.
Yo, Green Dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Now the Dire have lost all of their tier 1s, whereas the Radiant still have theirs, but if the Venomancer hits 25 first, then the Plague Wards are going to be absurdly powerful. And just start pushing down everything. Oof, there goes some initiation with the Night Stalker gone. And going to the Alchemist as well, who's already at 19. 21 minutes in, a level 19 Alchemist. This is looking bad for the Radiant, because he's already, I mean, he's up to Boots of Travel, Armlet, Manta, and the Radiance. Wait a minute. There's an invisible legion wandering around here. Duel is off cooldown.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They might get the Darkseer here with this, with a surprise duel. They know where he is now. The rolling boulder in. The urn. Overwhelming odds. Force staff, and there's the duel. So much damage. Check levels. 17 is the highest on the rating with Timber Saw. The Alchemist is at 20.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That being said, the Radiant are still pushing pretty heavy. They're still doing pretty good on the pushes. So... this is a very brave courier. Now Roshan is up, but nobody's gonna move in on him just yet.
Bad dude's top tower's gonna fall over soon.
Another duel onto the Darkseer this time. So there goes a lot of the simple AoE from the Radiant side. They're gonna have to depend on the mostly on the Shadow Shaman and the Night Stalker here. Although the Timber Saw with the Chakram would still be really effective. Troll still trying to come fully online here, but the Alchemist coming in. Unstable Concoction thrown onto the Shadow Shaman. It actually lands. The illusions are the only thing just nailing the Shadow Shaman to the floor. That Radiance Burn is going to be doing it. Troll is going to fall as well. There's 2 down for the Radiant, and their team fight is just destroyed. The only one left alive from that is the Timber Saw, because he is not anywhere near the fight now. He just doesn't want to deal with this crap.
Yeah, good guys. Middle tower down. What you gonna do? Get mad or get even?
96 dual damage for the Legion. They feel perfectly safe taking Roshan here, and I don't blame them. Their Alchemist is 22, has gotten up to an Octarine, trying to get up to Shiva's Guard. 3350, so about 1800 gold. Another duel onto the Shadow Shaman. She's on the Legion.
Dude's bottom just fell off. Bad dudes, middle tower. Everyone, go, go.
Sustains. Go.
265 damage per hit from the Legion right now. Just Venomous Gale actually missed. Poison Sting. They can't actually see Akame. Well, they couldn't once he got out of range of that ward. Chappie coming in. They're gonna try and push down this tier 2. And with an Immortal Alchemist leading the charge, they're pretty well set for it. He's even got his Shivas ready.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Skateboarding bird. That's the tier 2 gone. The Radiant need to get a good play here. They need to take out the Alchemist twice, which is going to be tough. Especially when he's got Chemical Rage and on an Octarine core. Chakram flies out. Gets pulled into the wall of replica and the Chakram. Good combo, but there's the duel. Legion wins again, even after being turned into a chicken. They managed to slow down the Alchemist a little bit, but not enough. The False Promise, the Purifying Flames. So bad might fall here, but he's going to be the only one. And that's if he even does. There he goes. But at this point, the Shadow Shaman and the Oracle, neither of them is a huge deal in this fight. The Legion is, because that's a huge chunk of the Dire's damage. Alchemist falls once, but that Aegis is going to be there. They're going on to the... They go get the Venomancer as well, so there's a lot of the damage over time in the crowd control, but the Alchemist is now still standing at full health. And there's really not a lot that the Radiant can do about him. Although the Dire are... Although he is going to back off, so... That didn't go so badly for the Radiant that they can't come back, but it did kind of show that if the Alchemist has the Aegis, they can't stop him. So, ooh, was that? That was another duel win. 138 damage up on this Legion Commander.
Your green dudes, something bad is happening. In your
Oh, Alchemist gets found by the Troll Warlord and the Night Stalker, but there's the dust. It doesn't actually land on the Alchemist. They can't see him if he's invisible right now. False Promise onto him. He's just like, okay, I'm gonna just charge in and start gutting people. He can't attack, but he can at least Radiance. Dual win for the Legion. That's even more damage and the destruction of a lot of the team fight from the Radiant with the fall of the Night Stalker. Darkseer's gone as well. There goes a little bit more. There goes their main AoE. Or one of them. The Chakram flies through to kill the Oracle, but that's not going to matter. So he does manage to deny himself with the Bloodstone. But this is turning into a rout. The only one left standing is the Troll. And he's back at home. Once the Night Stalker and the Darkseer fell, especially, and then even more so when the Timbersaw killed himself, that was kind of the end for that fight. Again, the problem here is the Radiant just don't have an answer for this Alchemist. And I mean, what answer could you have? He's level 25. He was level 25 before 30 minutes. He was 6 slotted right around that time too. The Earth Spirit does fall. Akame is just going on a tear here. That's not a huge deal though, because the Earth Spirit's just a disruptive support. Nox does get a kill. And I'm pretty sure it was a dual kill, so... Again, I am done falls to Chappie, so there goes a lot of the team fight. And the tanky frontline, this Timbersaw, is doing his best to be disruptive, but he's not going to survive this. Akame comes in again, has taken out both supports, but... Unfortunately, Light Go Out is now the only one left alive. He falls. Akame does buy back, but... The tier 2 on mid is getting attacked, but ooh, the Troll is DC'd. I think the Radiant are going to bow out here. Because again, like I said, they just do not have a way to answer this Alchemist. 37,000 gold lead now. An instant dual win for the Legion, but at this point it's just pouring more gasoline on the fire. Which actually is not as dangerous as people think it is. Because gasoline itself doesn't burn, it's the fumes. But this is going to be a dire win after 33 minutes of just slaughter. In 18 to 45. The dire win here, folks. And frankly, we kind of saw that one coming about 10 minutes ago. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and never miss any of my current series, please feel free to click the subscribe button down below, or the icon at the end of the video. If you have a match you'd like me to check out, send me the match ID. As always, you find it here at the bottom of the score screen. As for that, folks, I have been D. This one was a little bit one-sided, but still kind of fun. So good night, and good gaming.